Oh, hello, and this is your NFL update with Jamie Jakes. I am him, and I am here with my two compatriots, Miles and Kyle. What are we talking about, Kyle Lammert?
We're talking about football, baby.
Hell yeah, we are. Speaking of which, Liam Coen was recently hired as the head coach to the Jacksonville Jaguars, where he said this in his opening press conference.
Duvaaaaaaal.
Which gets me thinking, what would he say if he was hired as a coach for a different NFL organization? Liam Coen, if he was hired to be the Lions head coach. Jared Leto. Vikings. Hole. Bears up, hose down.
Okay.
Eagles. Bagles. Bagels. One more I've got is Raiders.
Oh no, that one for the Raiders, it's actually I plead not guilty.
Speaking of pleading not guilty, Joy Taylor was sidelined for an infraction that was mentioned in a recent lawsuit. That infraction being sucking medium-sized wieners to get her way onto television.
Most women in media work so hard to make it past these gatekeeping men, but she just blew it.
Most women try to suck their way to the top. She's on FS1, so she topped her way to the middle. You know what I'm saying? Now that she's suspended from FS1, there's been a report that the Browns are now interested in hiring her as a quarterbacks coach.
FS1, is she getting the foxhole and the Browns confused?
We have a QB carousel this year. Matt Stafford being the major linchpin as he is rumored to be traded from the LA Rams. It is rumored that Aaron Rodgers might be the replacement for Matt Stafford. That's just like trading in your 70s Pinto for a Model T.
Yeah, or if Bill Belichick traded in his girlfriend for one of Leo's exes.
Schottenheimer was hired as the Cowboys head coach. He is, of course, last year's offensive coordinator, which means the Cowboys let Mike McCarthy walk and then hired his right-hand man to be his replacement.
I guess this is good news if you were somebody who thought Mike McCarthy was a jerk-off. We could have gotten his left hand. That's worse.
President Trump signs an executive order to ban all trans athletes in sports, which is really bad news for Caleb Williams because he identifies as a starting quarterback. Shedeur Sanders says he prefers to play as the Browns in Madden. When he was asked if he would like to go to the Browns, he said, no, I just really look up to Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, I heard he likes to play as Deshaun Watson in Madden. He also loves The Cosby Show and singing Drake at karaoke.
Drake or R. Kelly?
It's both. Diddy Party.
Jets hired a defensive coordinator as their next head coach and is expected to cut their starting quarterback. Feels like I've seen this story happen before. Spoiler alert, doesn't end well. The Jets, of course, will be paying Aaron Rodgers $49 million to sit at home or play for another team this year. They are so bad at managing an NFL organization that Elon Musk's Doge is now auditing their organization.
It changed from Doge to Doge with a J, the Department of Jets Efficiency.
T. Higgins is expected to be placed on the franchise tag by the Cincinnati Bengals, which means he will have a fully guaranteed contract for next season. He is upset about that, which proves that money cannot buy you happiness if you live in Cincinnati.
Yeah, dude, I always say if you live somewhere you hate, don't try.
Aiden Hutchenson's back to running at full speed. As you can see in this video, his running coach is Forrest Gump.
Now that marijuana is both legal and recommended for pain management in Michigan, I am very sorry to report that I'm actually Aiden Hutchenson. Turns out weed's pretty awesome, but I did try running today. I got to tell you, that shit's bad for you, bro.
I hate new Aiden Hutchenson.
It hurts so bad. I'm not doing that anymore.
The NFL Combine is this week, which means we will get to watch the future of the NFL perform for us in their underwear, which is almost as good as going to an all-female CrossFit competition.
I'm actually getting pretty sick of this woke, liberal, Hollywood brainwashing bullshit. We get female reboot after female reboot after female reboot. I'm ready for an all-male reboot. I say we bring back the Lingerie Football League.
Jordan Schultz and Ian Rappaport got in an altercation at a Starbucks at the NFL Combine. They are now scheduled to be a prelim of the next Paul fight.
I just don't understand how two basic white bitches fighting over the first pumpkin spice latte of the season is news.
The same thing. It's like, this sounds like a fight between two soccer moms.
The Vikings are expected to move on from Sam Darnold in favor of J.J. McCarthy, who looks a lot less like an NFL starting quarterback and a lot more like Skeletor from He-Man.
It's odd that he's channeling that look, though, because he's such a good-spirited person. It's like hard imagining him as Skeletor is like, I don't like feeling good. I like to be evil.
The Saints decide that they are going to stay with Derek Carr as their starting quarterback for next season. When asked why, they said, well, we'd had some better options, but we just changed the oil in that car, so we're going to stick with him.
The lease wasn't up yet.
I'm just thinking they can't get anybody else to move there, because if Kanye was worried about George Bush's response in 2005, what do you think is going to happen this year?
Derek Carr hates black people.
Travis Hunter, when asked at the Combine if he wants to play wide receiver and cornerback in the NFL, he said he would love to play both positions. A lot of analysts love that idea as well, including former head coach Jay Gruden, which is the first time Jay Gruden's been in favor of a player who goes both ways.
At least since college.
The Philadelphia Eagles announced that they turned down their White House visit after winning the Super Bowl.
And after learning that that was an option, the American bald eagle decided he won't be visiting until 2028.
Well, there certainly won't be any Canadian geese anytime soon, Miles. And there is one man who's very upset about this situation, and we do have him on the phone here. President Donald Trump, can you hear me all right?
I'm here, Dr. Jakes. How are you this evening?
I'm great. Happy to have you on the program. Thanks for calling in. I know you're a busy man. You got a lot of stuff going on. How do you feel about Jalen Hurts and the rest of the team deciding not to go to the White House?
Jakes, I do have a lot going on. We're doing magnificent things. We're finding waste all over the place. Billions of dollars that didn't need to be spent. Hardworking American dollars. Shut up, dog. Sorry, that was Ted Cruz's wife. In the back. So anyways, what was your question?
Nick Sirianni said he's not going to take the boys to the White House. What's up with that?
As if we would have let that Italian into the White House. They're not even people.
Wow.
I think that they need to really just check themselves before they wreck themselves.
You had the opportunity to have Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce in the White House. Would you invite them?
Without a doubt. And as you may know, I've actually just taken over chairman of the Kennedy Center. I would be honored. I would have both of them do songs. It would be a wonderful time.
If you were to do a duet with Taylor Swift, what song would it be?
Probably Hypnotized by Notorious B.I.G. A personal favorite of mine.
How does that chorus go again, President Trump?
Well, if you don't know, now you know, buddy.
All right, and we're going to cut President Trump off there. Isn't that crazy? We had President Trump on the program, guys. What a groundbreaking achievement that we have.
This
here.
Channel is growing, man. Congrats on these great, great's a strong word, but influential guests that you keep getting.
Thank you guys for watching. We'll be back next week for Kyle Lammert and Miles Francis. Have a good one.